So welcome to implementation video number 2 in our tutorials on remote sensing. So today we're going to get back to working with the software Envy, and then we're going to learn how to change RGB colors using Envy. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to want to do is to open the software Envy. So we go up here, and again we'll be using version 5.0. And we'll go and open the image that we worked with last time. So first the mid-air photo. We'll open the TIFF file. And then we'll go again. And this time we will open the mid-aster. And so if we zoom out, you can see that we're working with a pretty blue image. And it looks like, if we take off the aster photo, that the really blue areas are forests. So we'll zoom in on a forest, and we'll use again the display spectral profile tool. And we'll go up to the select, and if we click on some pixels in the forest, and we'll bring in our wavelength diagram. So you can see that for pixels in the forest, band 1, which is the band measuring wavelengths in the green region, and band 2, which is the band measuring wavelengths in the red region, have pretty low reflectance values. And the highest reflectance values are found in band 3, which is the band measuring wavelengths in the near infrared region. And you can see if we go up here that we're displaying band 3 currently with the color blue, which is the band that has the highest reflectance values for the forest. So this helps to explain why we're displaying the forest as blue right now. So what if I wanted to display the forest in a color that I'm more familiar seeing, so green? Well, it turns out we can do that. So we'll go up and we'll right click on the image. We'll go to change RGB bands. So you can see we have the same 3 bands. So band 1 is in the green region. It's measuring wavelengths in the green region. Band 2, which is here, is measuring wavelengths in the red region. And then band 3 is measuring wavelengths in the near infrared region. So the way this works is that we'll assign the display colors, and the first time we click we'll assign the display color red. The second time we click we'll assign the display color green. And the third time we click we will assign the display color blue. So I want to assign the display color green to the near infrared region if I want the forest pixels to appear as green. So I'll go ahead and assign the color red to the band measuring wavelengths in the red region. Then I'll assign the color green, the display color green, to bands measuring wavelengths in the near infrared. Finally, I'll go ahead and click and assign the display color blue to the band measuring wavelengths in the green region. And so we'll see what that looks like by clicking OK. And now you can see that the forested pixels are being displayed in this light green color. And if we use the spectral profile tool again, so we'll select, we can see that the spectral profile or the spectral signature hasn't actually changed. We've just changed the way that we're displaying the data. So we'll zoom out here. And take a little second to draw. And we can see that we also have these purple regions, so I'm kind of interested in that. And we'll go and look at this, and if we take off the aster image we can see that this is a field. And we'll go ahead and do the select tool and look at the spectral profile for this. So we can see that generally the highest values are found in band 1 and band 3 for this field. And band 1 is being represented by the color red, and we have band 3 currently being represented by the color blue. So if we go to our diagram for RGB color, we can see that when we combine red and blue, when we add them together, we get purple. And so this helps explain why this is being displayed, this field is being displayed as the color purple, because the values that are highest are in the bands that are being displayed as red and as blue. So we'll zoom out and look at the bigger picture of the Middlebury area. And this is a little trippy for me, so I'm going to change the forest again, and I'm going to change it to the only color that we haven't assigned yet for the forest, so that's red. So do you remember how to do this? So we'll go back up and we'll right click and we'll go to change RGB bands, and this is the near infrared band, so we want this to be red, and the first click we do is going to assign the display color red. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then the second click is going to assign the display color green, and we can assign that to the band in the green region. So we'll click, and then finally we can assign blue, the display color blue, to our middle band. We'll click OK, and we can see that the forest now is being displayed as this red color. And we'll go ahead and look at the spectral profile, and you can see again that it looks pretty much like it did before. So it's not that we're actually changing the reflectance values of the data, we're just changing the way that the data is displayed. So that about sums it up for this video, but if you want to go ahead and change the RGB colors, you know how to do it, so feel free to try some new combinations, and I'll see you again soon.